Elite Facts presents
The world's most insane robberies.
10.
The Knightsbridge security deposit robbery took place in Shayville Place, Knightsbridge, part of the city of Westminster in London, England. The robbery was led by Valerio Vici, the son of a lawyer who arrived in London in 1986 from his native Italy, where he was wanted for more than 50 armed robberies. Once in London, he quickly resumed his robbery career to fund his playboy lifestyle, and on July 12, 1987, he masterminded one of the most spectacular heists in history, dubbed the crime of the century, when he was finally caught a few days later at the wheel of his Ferrari, traced by a fingerprint. He became a folk hero.
9.
The Securitas depot robbery is considered the largest cash robbery in British history. The robbery took place in February 2006. The best part of this story is that despite the gang getting what was described as a king's ransom in cash, they had to leave behind £153 million because they couldn't fit anymore in their truck.
8.
According to most experts, the Bangko Sentral burglary in Brazil was the site of one of the most amazing displays of engineering skills. Using an ingenious front as a landscaping company, a group of extremely brave robbers managed to tunnel 250 feet beneath the bank. The thieves collected about $70 million, but police managed to arrest 8 of the 25 people believed to be involved.
7.
The Brinks M80 robbery occurred early on November 26, 1983, when 6 robbers broke into the Brinks M80 warehouse at Heathrow Airport in London. At the time, it was described as the crime of the century, and in 1992, a movie called Fool's Gold, based on this robbery, was released, with McAvoy portrayed by Sean Bean.
6.
8 men were jailed over a double heist on the Harry Winston store in Paris that netted watches and jewels worth more than $100 million. Nicknamed the Pink Panthers by Interpol, this international jewel thief network was composed mainly of ethnic Serbs and Montenegrins. How did they accomplish such a feat, you ask? 4 men pretended to be builders in the first heist. A year later, 4 thieves gained access again, 3 of them wearing women's clothes and wigs. In March 2011, police found $19 million worth of jewelry from the 2008 heist stuffed in a drain in a home in the Parisian suburb of Seine-Saint-Denis, but much of the loot has not been recovered.
5.
Between 1995 and 2001, Stefan Breitweiser stole 230 works of art from museums and exhibitions, approximately 38 objects a year. In the space of 6 years, he compiled an impressive art collection with an estimated value of $1.4 billion. On January 7, 2005, he was sentenced to 3 years in jail by a court in Strasbourg, but only served 26 months. He later wrote about his exploits in Confessions of an Art Thief, published in French in 2006.
4.
The Chilemba Robbery in Kerala, India is considered one of the biggest bank robberies in Indian history. In the early hours of December 30, 2007, the robbers made a hole in the floor of the Bank of Kerala and got away with 80 kilograms of gold and 5 million rupees, a total value of 80 million rupees. The culprits were arrested 2 months later.
3.
On January 20, 1976, a group associated with Yasser Arafat's Palestine Liberation Organization exploited the chaos of the country's civil war and broke into the British Bank of the Middle East in Beirut. The robbers blasted through a wall that the bank shared with the Catholic Church, then cracked the bank's vault and plundered its contents, anywhere from $20 million to $50 million in gold bars, Lebanese and foreign currency, stocks, and jewels. Today, the loot is valued at more than 3 times what it was worth in 1976.
2.
On January 26, 2014, a Sonali Bank branch in Kisharigani was robbed of 169 million Bangladeshi taka after 2 men tunneled their way into the vault from an abandoned room of a neighboring house. Unfortunately for the robbers, the Hollywood-style heist didn't have a happy ending. Even though it was almost perfectly executed, the mastermind behind the biggest bank robbery in Bangladesh history was eventually arrested.
1.
On February 18, 2013, 8 masked gunmen robbed a Switzerland-bound plane containing around $50 million in diamonds, property of the Antwerp World Diamond Center. The team used 2 vehicles with police markings to approach the plane as the gems were being transferred from a Brinks armored van. The whole job took about 20 minutes, and the thieves took about 130 bags of gems.
Don't forget to like us and subscribe for more elite facts.